Have you heard of Midjourney? It's quickly becoming one of the most remarkable AI art generators out there, and if you already know how to use it, you'll get why everyone's jumping on the bandwagon. With all its excellent customization options and top-notch output, you can seriously let your creativity run wild with Midjourney. But here's the deal, without the proper prompts, you might feel stuck and limited for a while. And who wants that, right? Don't worry though, we've got your back with the top 20 Midjourney prompts we've come across to get those creative juices flowing. These prompts are like magic. They'll help you create stunning art and discover new ways to let your imagination soar. So give them a shot anytime you want to whip up something unique with Midjourney. Renaissance art. Number 1. A reimagined Shakespearean play. First, we'll start with creating Renaissance art, and you can do this using one of the coolest prompts we've stumbled upon, a breathtaking reimagined Shakespearean stage play. Imagine a Shakespearean play with a modern and artistic twist that'll blow your mind. All you need to do is type in yellow mist to set the mood and create a magical atmosphere. Putting in Michel Cret's set design will also bring a visually stunning backdrop to the production. And guess what? You can also take it up a notch with mind-blowing aerial acrobatics by André Simard that'll take your theatrical experience to new heights. Futuristic art. Number 2. Steampunk cat. Now let's move to creating futuristic art, which you can begin by creating an image of a steampunk cat. The prompt here is a set of instructions that will help you create a steampunk cat with Octane render in a hyper-realistic style. The AR23Q2 at the end refers to specific settings and parameters for the rendering process. Combining these elements will guide the AI to produce a highly detailed and visually impressive artwork that closely resembles a photograph, with intricate details and realistic textures. Number 3. Helmet Girl. Helmet Girl is another beautiful AI art you can produce on Midjourney. The prompt sets the stage for a girl to be depicted wearing an astronaut helmet with a cyberpunk dystopian style. The artwork will be in high resolution, 32K UHD, with elements of womancore, which might highlight femininity and female empowerment. The color palette will feature bronze and amber tones, creating a dreamlike atmosphere. Additionally, the art will incorporate elements of gorecore, suggesting a blend of horror and macabre themes. Finally, it references the artist Ivan Albright, indicating that the art will draw inspiration from Albright's surreal and detailed style. Number 4. Religion Reinvented. This prompt calls for an out-of-this-world impressionist oil painting featuring a futuristic cyber Christ on a techno cross. The artwork will depict Jesus with intricate cybernetic implants, surrounded by a jubilant congregation worshipping him inside a massive futuristic techno cathedral. The mood is ceremonial and majestic, with a dark ambiance and dramatic lighting shining through tall stained glass windows. The style is impressionist, resembling the work of Claude Monet. The painting aims to represent technology as the new faith of humanity, where people pray at the altar of technology to a techno-Christ. Number 5. The world in 100 years. Also, have you thought about how the world will look in the next century? How crazy things would have changed by then? When you use this prompt, you'll have no problems imagining that, because this prompt will instruct the AI to create an artwork depicting the world's appearance 100 years into the future. Based on the prompt, the artwork will be highly detailed and intricate, capturing the complexity of this futuristic world. The aspect ratio of the artwork is specified as 9:16. The chaos level is set at 25, suggesting that the world may be in a state of disorder or unpredictability. The size of the artwork will be 5,000 pixels, and the creativity or uniqueness of the response is encouraged. Movie art. Now let's look at creating movie art. If you love movies or creating cinematic characters, you can have so much fun using Midjourney from time to time. For instance, the next prompt we'll be looking at will produce a volumetric Moon Knight. If you're an MCU fan, you'll be more attracted to this one than most people. Number 6. Volumetric Moon Knight. So what you'll get when you input this prompt is the Moon Knight, dissolving into swirling sand and volumetric dust, with cinematic lighting captured in a close-up portrait. The parameters AR12 and Q2 refer to aspect ratio and quality settings respectively, just to ensure the final output aligns with your desired dimensions and quality level. Number 7. Hatter in Wonderland. This is an exciting artwork because it gives you a hyper-detailed view of a movie that fuses the iconic tea party scene from Alice in Wonderland, showing the Hatter and an adult Alice. A wooden table is filled with teacups and cannabis plants, and the setting is surrounded by flying weeds and some playing cards flying around in the air. Number 8. Unsettling Egyptian Mummy. While a bit detailed, this Midjourney prompt renders an unsettling piece of AI art. The prompt suggests creating an artwork featuring a beautiful yet terrifying Egyptian mummy. The mummy will be depicted in a flirtatious and alluring manner, while simultaneously showing signs of decay and rot as it emerges from a coffin and lunges towards you, the viewer. It will be a symmetrical, full-body portrait photo, captured with elegant and highly detailed soft ambient lighting, following the rule of thirds. The final result will be a professional-grade, high-definition photograph taken with film cameras like Sony, Kodak, and Polaroid, scanned at 3200 dpi in medium-format film. The portrait photo will also exhibit vibrant colors, taking inspiration from the works of photographers Joel Peter Witkin, Diane Arbus, Rhiannon, and Mike Tang. Number 9. The Queen of Crows. The Queen of Crows is one of my personal favorite Midjourney prompts, and one that renders a beautiful piece of AI art. With it, you'll get an incredibly detailed close-up macro beauty photo featuring an Asian model holding a bouquet of pink roses. However, there is a twist because scary crows from hell surround the model. The photograph should be shot on a Hasselblad medium format camera with a 100mm lens, making it unmistakably a photograph. The resulting artwork will explore the concept of a midway point in a journey, juxtaposing beauty and darkness in a visually striking and thought-provoking manner. Number 10. Game Island. If you're a Squid Game series fan, you know how game islands operate, and with this prompt, you can imagine what they look like. With this prompt, you'll get an island floating in space with various geographical features. Multiple small cities are floating around the island, and waterfalls cascade over the edge, falling into space. The island is surrounded by fragments of land floating at the border. The environment is set in a galaxy, deep in space with other universes visible in the distance. The art style will be highly detailed, using Unreal Engine 5 and 8K UHD resolution. The aspect ratio is 16:9, and the project features 1,000 assets with various visual elements. Number 11. Scarlet Piece. This is one of the most realistic AI art pieces we have come across, and it is by far one of the best Midjourney prompts. Just input it as you see it on your screen and you'll be blown away like we were. You can also make changes to the coloring to make your output unique. Number 12. Conquering the Ocean. If you've ever wondered what Aquaman or Poseidon would look like in their most powerful forms, this prompt should help you out. The prompt is about creating a visually stunning and epic artwork, depicting a heroic warrior sitting on a colossal creature, riding it through water with its broad wings. The camera is positioned just above the water to capture the scene's beauty, highlighting intricate details of the creature's scales, fins, and wings. The image is digitally enhanced with sharp focus, bright lighting, and rich colors. It has a cinematic feel and is in a 16:9 aspect ratio. The artwork is described as being in bronze and azure tones, highly detailed and presented in a close-up view. The final result will be an 18K resolution photo with enhanced graphics and complete coverage of the awe-inspiring scene. Number 13. Knitting Grandma. This prompt will inspire the creation of art depicting a grandmotherly fate seated on a comfortable cosmic throne, knitting with mirrored threads of time. In the backdrop, the solar system rotates like clockwork. The art will portray how fate weaves people's futures like an infinite collage of destiny, combining elements of maximalism, cinematic quality, sharp focus, and intricate details. Some surrealism. Surrealism is basically the foundation of creative genius when it comes to art production, so why not try some prompts that will give you surrealism? Our next prompt will give you a bohemian waxwing bird. Number 14. Ethereal Bohemian Waxwing Bird. As seen, this Midjourney prompt will generate art related to the specific subject, the ethereal Bohemian Waxwing Bird, along with particular characteristics like intricate details and an ornate detailed illustration. The rendering style will be done using Octane Render and is inspired by the styles of artists Johanna Ruprecht and William Morris. As the prompt shows, the artwork is currently trending on ArtStation with an aspect ratio of 9:16. Number 15. Venice in a Carnival. This prompt will create art inspired by Venice during a carnival. The art should be in the style of fantastical compositions, featuring colorful and eye-catching elements, symmetrical arrangements, and distinctively shaped noses. It should also incorporate Gothic references and follow a spiral group-style expressive format. The color palette is navy and aquamarine. The specific regards to styles and parameters like AR8041344, Opanime, NIJI5, S250, and V5 pertain to technical and digital specifications for creating the artwork. Overall, with this prompt, you'll get a visually stunning and unique depiction of Venice during a carnival. Number 16. The ocean at your door. Imagine looking into your bedroom and there's an ocean coming in. Scary, right? Well, we've chosen this prompt not only because it'll help you create that, but also because it proves that the best Midjourney prompt doesn't need to span paragraphs long. You'll be golden if you input the prompt as you see it. Number 17. A cloud with planes. This prompt will create a piece of art that features a cloud with multiple airplanes flying around it. The art style should be detailed fantasy art with elements of nightcore, capturing quiet and serene moments with radiant clusters. Your goal is to be amazed at the artwork's beauty and see the importance of detailed character design through it. The color scheme specified is dark cyan and light crimson, following the theme of NIJI5. Poetic art. Lastly, let's look at generating poetic art. Poetic art is a form of expression that allows people to respond to visual masterpieces with words, based on the emotions these images create in them. Sounds fun, right? These prompts we have prepared will introduce you to the concept of poetic art like never before. Number 18. Ship in turmoil. This prompt will create a realistic and immersive photographic landscape painting for you on Midjourney. The artwork will feature a wide and impressive view, an ominous sky, a sailing boat, a wooden boat, lotus flowers, and huge waves. Additionally, elements like a starry night and references to Harry Potter can be fixed, using volumetric lighting and a clearing to enhance realism. Number 19. True evil. They say true evil is all around us, and with this prompt, you'll see just how easy it can be to look into its eyes. This prompt will give you an oil painting executed in trompe-l'oeil, known for its highly realistic and illusionistic details that can easily deceive the eye. The artwork will include intricate and finely crafted details to captivate your attention, making it a blink and you miss it experience. The painting will draw inspiration from various themes, including Wiccan elements, lithograph aesthetics, and Gothic dark and macabre influences. This combination will create a haunting and mysterious ambiance, reflecting the darker aspects of the subject matter. Number 20. Solitude. Last but not least, we have Solitude. The prompt will produce an art piece featuring an award-winning heroic shot of a majestic mountain king inside a breathtakingly detailed show cave. The mountain king is depicted meditating, adorned with a long curly beard and glowing blue eyes. The cave has a grand dome-like structure with impressive stalagmites and stalactites, illuminated by cinematic and moody lighting. The mountain king strikes a heroic pose, wearing a crown made of rock with intricate details. The style of the artwork is photorealistic fantasy, reminiscent of a still from an Oscar-winning fantasy movie. These are the top 20 Midjourney prompts you need to try out today, especially if you're new to Midjourney. We hope you have fun with these prompts as we have. Keep being creative and productive, and have fun generating fantastic AI art for the world to see.